think we're on yet. Here we go. Hey, all right, we're back up. We got booted, but we're here for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've got guests lined up.
Yeah, we're gonna go plus hours. We're gonna go plus hours.
Oof, maybe. I don't know.
I was kicked out.
We were too.
What in the world? Right as we're entering our 24th hour.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump knows.
No, maybe.
Knows what we've been up to.
We have Johnny joining us. Scranton's very own.
Am I? Is the video coming in?
No.
It looks like you're both turned off. There's Ralph. Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
What up?
What's up?
How's
I'm in
it
the
going?
play. It's a little crazy.
Feed and make sure the feed's still going.
It looks fun.
Are you still on your trip? Or did you get back already?
No, I just got back like a week ago. I got back. There's some big news surrounding the decision. The Manny maybe.
I'm just a really nice.
Oh, we lost your audio. We missed the big announcement.
What was the big announcement?
The Manny may be back.
Really?
Oh. Ralph, this is our friend
We'll
John,
be back.
who we met in Scranton months ago. And
Almost an entire year ago.
almost, yeah.
Oh, yeah, holy crap.
That's right.
What's up, Ralph?
Nice to meet you.
I loved your skit on the Ithaca Film Festival with the what was it? Writing a novel.
The masterclass, yeah.
Oh my god. Was it? Did you find quarters out of your mouth at one point?
Yeah.
Oh man, that got me.
Did you watch those?
What's that?
Did you watch those?
I did.
No, did you watch them, the quarters?
Oh, did you watch them? Yeah. We sanitized them first.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know about you, Johnny, but we're tired.
Yeah, man.
I bet.
I'm good. I'm sleepy.
I can't imagine how tired you guys are. How long you been at it this time around? Did you take a break at all?
Slightly.
Switch off.
Yeah, we've been napping and stuff.
Giving each other.
Like, takes off like a little bit.
What? Huh?
Do you guys take like turns?
Kind of. It's all just sort of fluid.
Yeah. We're just tagging in, tagging out.
Yeah, we've mostly
Cheap.
I want to say probably 75% been on here all at the same time. Well, no, that's not true because Lex is in and out. But the three of us have mostly been on here the whole time together, at least half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are manning a telethon. Just can't leave it.
Yeah.
Today was actually my. I went right back to work on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and this is the first day off I've had, so I'm actually well rested somewhat. But I can't. You guys are going through. You're on the last leg of it, though, right?
We're coming into our 24th hour right now, but we're gonna still go for a little bit longer.
We're kind of on a toenail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Extended 24. My God.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I mean, at some point we should start thanking some of our guests and everything too. I know
you got biggest thank though. I mean,
who was your? I seen you watching a bunch of times. Who was your breakout notable guest, Johnny?
If you had to sum up in one moment. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I did. I did the girl with the banjo. But
Oh yeah, she was from Ithaca, right? What was
I
her?
think so. Yeah.
I think
Oh, we're losing them. We're losing them.
yeah, I saw her. Like there was this other girl who was like scared with how like her singing and stuff. It was like crazy. It was like otherworldly.
Yeah.
It was unique.
Oh, who was this? Would you remember her name or what song she sang?
Oh, I remember like checking in at like, because I would like check in even at like 2 a.m. just to see what was popping off.
Mm.
And it was like in a room and it was like dark. It was like, it reminded me of like the room in South Park, like the one goth girl, you know, the goth clique in South Park.
Mm-hmm.
But the one girl has crazy dark. That's what it reminded me of. I don't know where to think of it. She was great. But I mean, the fact that you guys only have 24 hours of content and it's just unbelievable.
Dude, we wouldn't have been able to do it without like the help of all of our performers and everything. It'd just be four guys in a room like looking at each other.
Yeah,
We've done that.
done that.
Lex, did you have
I'd still watch.
Lex, did you have a favorite moment or a highlight?
I really liked the improviser storyteller who drew at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Very beginning.
Big hit, man.
Yeah, I was a fan of that. He just had a pleasant voice and a presence about him that was so enjoyable.
Yeah.
I like those guys. The butthole dude was great. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Sniff My Butthole Jones was on
Yeah.
point.
Oh yeah.
He
He's
came.
on
He
fire.
came in strong. He came in strong. He had commitment. He had purpose, and he punched out. He was just like, "I'm out." Plugged the charity and was out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Loved it. There was like a good 5-minute stretch where Sean slept, and I enjoyed that. That was
Oh, I didn't see that part.
He wasn't on camera. He was off camera, but I know it was there. I felt it in my heart. He was enjoying himself.
We have a puppeteer coming on.
Oh,
Cool.
Johnny, do you want to watch? Hang out and watch?
Sure. That's a great plan to see. Would that be cool?
What's that?
Randall, I just kicked him out. He was sleeping in here for like a day or two.
Well, if he shows up, tell him to
hey,
watch the puppets. But
just enjoy.
I'll go grab him real quick.
I think we have 8 puppets coming on.
I feel like I could spend a lot of time with Johnny. Let me tell you. I feel like we and him would get along just fine.
Johnny was cool. Johnny drove us all around when we were in Scranton.
You know those couches that you just sort of sink into?
Yeah,
He's like
that's it.
He's like one of those
Yeah.
couches.
Yeah.
You could tell he was a thin man, yet he had to lift his legs up to get the momentum going to get out of a couch.
What's going on, boys? Crandall here.
Crandall.
It's the
Oh,
Crandall.
Randall.
What are you guys doing? Your 24-hour Telethon?
Woo!
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Baby.
Huh? Because I slept for 24 hours in a row and you guys are doing stuff. Hold on, let me get a little.
There it is. Very nice, very nice. Oh, rings.
Sure.
That's a solid ring. That was a solid ring.
That's how I do it up in here. This is the playhouse. This is my home, actually. Did Johnny get up? Did Johnny sink into the couch?
Yeah, it looks like a comfortable couch.
It'll if you get in this couch, you're in there for at least 8 hours.
Yeah. Hey, Randall, you read the I don't know, the tea leaves and the winds. How's the rest of 2020 going to be?
We're looking at a resurgence, I think. It's going to be like when it's like when you're at Bonnaroo and you take the like mollies and the mushroomies.
Yeah.
And like you're at Paul McCartney and he's just singing you the freaking, you know, and you're grinding on the chick or something, and you're in love land. And there's gonna be a lot more grinding, but we're gonna have shields. You know, we're gonna go to the club. We're gonna invent like shields, like orbs around our bodies.
Wow.
Constant smoke cloud, just like. And so then Corona can't penetrate that. So.
Oh, hey, here's the puppet show here. I'm gonna make that large, and I think we have Nate puppets.
Woo!
Woo! Ooh. This is a perfect thing to get stoned to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night to the world. My name is Petey the Puppet.
CD.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, all those waiting, not yet. I am here today to tell you the history of black puppetry.
Woo!
Whoa. What? What do you mean black puppetry? What do you mean what I mean black puppetry? What's black puppetry? Do you know what puppetry is? Yeah. When you take a doll and move it up and down and make it talk and live? Yeah. So that's when black people do it. That's black puppetry. This sounds like you have an agenda. What? This sounds like you're pushing an agenda. You're pushing an agenda. No, I'm not. Then why are you talking about black puppetry? Why are you talking about all puppetry? Because I'm sick of getting called Cousin Skeeter. That's why. Our story begins, as all life does, in Africa, where puppets were used. That's a hand. Where puppets were used in religious ceremonies, through voodoo and other forms of religion that I didn't have time to research. Fast forward, 1830s, blackface puppets are used in puppet shows primarily known by the Lano family, a family of pioneers who decided to incorporate blackface. Fast forward, 1920s. John W. Cooper, a black man who is a ventriloquist who refused to perform in blackface, also did not use blackface puppets, also used white puppets for a predominantly white audience in a time where he could easily be killed for such. Fast forward, 1960s, Gwendolyn Pawns uses life-sized puppets in Caramel House. Fast forward to the 1970s, Willie Tyler and Lester dominate the television screens. Fast forward to the 80s, Kevin Clash starts working in television on Captain Kangaroo, does his first movie with Labyrinth. Fast forward to the 1990s. Kevin Clash becomes the hottest selling toy in America with the Tickle Me Elmo doll. Fast forward to 2020, when we now have more black puppets than ever before. And black puppeteers, I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, and all them who ain't neither, we now present to you a hero, a legend, a myth. We present to you Brer Rabbit!
Woo!
No, it's real. It's a real puppet. Oh, that I thought you were talking about the sponge.
Ahem! In the jungle deep, the badass lion stepped on the signifying monkey's feet. The monkey said, "Motherfucker, can't you see why you stepping on my goddamn feet?" The lion looked, say, "I ain't heard a word you said. You say 3 more, I'll be stepping on your motherfucking head." Now, the monkey lived in an old oak tree, bullshitting the lion every day of the week. Well, every day before the sun go down, the lion would kick his ass all through the jungle town. But the monkey got wise, started using his wit. Said, "I'm gonna put a stop to this old ass kicking shit." The monkey found the lion the very next day. Said, "Oh, Mr. Lion, there's a big bad motherfucker coming your way." He said he's somebody that you don't know, because it just broke a loose from Ringling Brothers show. And baby, when you meet, it's gonna be a goddamn scene. And wherever you meet, some ass kicking is bound to happen. Now the monkey found the elephant, the lion found the elephant talking to the swine. Said, "All right, motherfucker, it's your dog ass of mine." The elephant looked down, said, "All right, you funny bunny motherfucker. Go pick on someone your own size." The lion jumped up. The elephant said, "I'm sick of this shit." Hit his ass, whipped him, broke off his dick. The elephant hit the lion up against the tree. Lion shit fly everywhere, including on me. The lion went back to the jungle.
What?
All battered and bruised. Found the monkey and knew what he was gonna do.
Ow.
He looked up at the monkey. The monkey looked down. Said, "I saw that elephant kick your ass all through the town. You better know not to fuck with me, because I'll put your ass up in this damn tree." This made the lion mad. And with a roar, the monkey fell. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lion looked at him and said, "I'm going to send you straight to hell." The monkey looked up and cried and said, "Please, Mr. Lion, no. Let me live. Let me see what I can give. Please, Mr. Lion, don't you take my life, because I got 13 kids and a very sickly wife." The monkey slowly closed his eyes. The lion made that motherfucker die. As the jungle all laughed and jeered, it was the end of the monkey's signifying career. Signifying career. Signifying career. Thank you for the hand there. Signify. Should acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot? Da 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 da, old lang syne. Turn it up. I ain't never doing a live stream again, goddammit.
Well, you did great.
Hey, puppets.
Thank you, Nate Puppets.
Are you watching?
It's so momentous. Guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again. Did you have one more performer? Oh. Woo! Good job, Nate.
Nate, tell us how to find you.
Nate, what's your Instagram?
Sorry, guys. I had the computer muted if you're like, why, if you were talking.
Oh, yeah.
My Instagram, Nate MF Puppets. At Nate MF Puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucking puppets is true. We have one last guest. Do you want to hang out and watch Gina Bloom do some comedy?
Sure, yeah.
We have like 10 minutes left, and then we're done.
Cool. Cool.
Let's see if Gina's ready. Former New Yorker out on the West Coast.
Gina.
Gina. Here we go. How's it going in the treehouse?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Oh.
The friggin' sandal crandall brought out of nowhere.
Wow.
Oh, you see that thing?
Yeah, it's big.
It's a freaking monsoon.
It's a river slam.
Ah. Gina, you can turn your camera on, and then we'll
we're gonna light it up.
Yeah.
Light it
up.
I feel like a telethon's not a telethon unless there's a puppeteer act at least and a split.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Gina, did you see any of the puppet show?
I did not, unfortunately. Sounds like fun.
It was, and a spliff just got lit, so it's the stage.
Nice.
Yeah, the stage is yours.
Nice.
Great seeing you.
All right. Hi. Cool. Well, thanks you guys for having me. So it's what? Is it 4:24? Did I miss it? I missed the spliff getting lit. That's what happened. All right. Hey. Cool. All right, we're locked in. We're quarantined. Nobody knows what time it is. It's actually 1:20 where I'm at, so I have 3 more hours to catch up to y'all. And I just wanted to, hit you with some state-of-the-art comedy. Why not? Let's do that. My name is Gina Bloom. I am a transgender lady. And what that means is that if you had seen me back in the old days, prior to all of this, you would be looking at and you'd be thinking this person is that's a gay little Filipino boy is what that is. That is a faggy little Filipino, and what you see in front of you now is a cracker-ass white bitch. That's right. You're witnessing the transcendence of race as well as gender within one person. As I transitioned across the genders, they just kind of gave me white. They threw it in. They're like, hey, you know what? Being a woman, that's a hard job. Be a white one now. You got this. That'll make things easier. That is a fun looking puppet down there, I see. And yeah, it's, being a white lady is not too bad. It's not too bad. You get a discounted anthropology, and your only real function in life is just to try not to be racist, and that doesn't always help. That doesn't always work with white ladies, but we try. The problem that I have is that I got into comedy to do one thing, and only one thing, and that was to make fun of my mother's very thick Filipino accent. I'm half white. My mother was Filipino, and the only problem is I can no longer do that without looking like a fucking racist. Yeah, if I were to make fun of my mom's accent and be like, what is with this white bitch? Why is she making fun of her maid? I don't understand. So that's it. That's the problem. I say that, my mom was a tiny Filipino lady. She's actually dead now, so she's, even smaller now. But it's whatever. What's funny is I was so worried about, doing her accent and looking racist is that she got cancer in the last year of her life, or she was diagnosed with cancer, rather. And the doctor was like, did you also know that your mother is apparently schizophrenic? And we were like, no, we had no idea. We just thought that's how Filipinos acted. So it turns out we were racist the whole time, is what I'm saying. Even her own kids. Yeah, so the trans thing is fine. People ask me like, what's different about it? Do I, whatever, is it everything you hope for? And for the most part, it is. Like my life is an improvement in every way over what it used to be, except for one, and that is the type of dick that I got has decreased in quality sharply. Yeah, I've lost the dick quality has gone down sharply since I transferred to the lady department. I have to tell you that gay dick is just better dick. Gay man dick is better dick. It's quality dick. It's clean. It's much cleaner. Not necessarily always clean. There's plenty of skanky gay dick out there, and any gay man will tell you this. No, there's plenty of shit gay dick out there. Just in general, it's better. Gay men have better taste in music. Let me give you an example. I was with a straight guy a while back. We were ready to start fucking, ready to start doing it, and right before it begins, he yells out the last 4 words that any person, gay, straight, any human being wants to hear prior to getting fucked. The last 4 words any person wants to hear before getting, a hard dick rammed into them. And those 4 words are, Alexa, play the Eagles. So, hold on. That's my Alexa trying to play the Eagles right now. No! Alexa, stop. Alexa, no. Bad girl. Alexa, enough. Alexa, stop. Bad. Anyway, bitch. She's ever since I started doing stand-up right next to one, it's made that joke very complicated to tell. Yeah, guys. I found out a lot about myself, in the transition process. One thing I learned is that I will fuck for sandwiches. Apparently, I didn't know this about myself. I won't take money for sex, which is weird. It's a weird distinction. I don't have a problem with it ethically. And I think sex workers are great, but I personally won't take money, but I will take a sandwich for sex, and I will often demand a sandwich for sex, which is even stranger, an even bigger surprise. Oftentimes I'm just lazy and I don't want to neither fix nor pay for lunch, and I will just swipe right on a guy and be like, "Hey, bro, you ready to get some?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "All right, well, hook a girl up with some sandwiches and we'll get this going." And usually it works out pretty well. They come over, they bring a sandwich, and it's fine. It's a special power that I have found. I'll tell you, one time I did bring a guy over, and he did not bring a sandwich. He just came, food free. And I was very upset with him, but, we tried to hook up anyway. I was very hungry, and it didn't work out. And I eventually had to tell him, right in the middle of bro, you just, why? There's a Subway right across the street. It's Saturday. It's the sub of the day is a meatball. It's perfect. We could have done this, and he did not. In fact, what he did instead, and I hate to go there, but he instead attempted to rape me. And yeah, I know that's quite a journey. And I fought him off. I kicked him out. And he comes back 10 minutes later, and I open the door, and he just hands me an entire rotisserie chicken. Grocery store. just an entire rotisserie chicken, as if to say,
he stole it from the giant.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I attempted to rape you. Here, have a chicken. And it's like,
Oh my god.
appreciate the offer, homie, but not a sandwich, dude. Not a sandwich. Did you not read? Hey. Gotta say, it was good chicken, though. Gotta say, I do enjoy the rotisserie chicken now. It is quite good. took me a minute to come around on it,
Go away,
but
my 6-year-old son. Go away.
so that that story is over. It's fine. We're gonna wrap it up on some clean stuff. This has been fun. Thank you guys. So I live in LA now. It's great. I moved out here for a couple of reasons. One of which was that I got laid off last year from my job, and they paid me like a settlement, right? They paid me a contract buyout. I worked in software, so I got this nice like little like fuck you money to get out of the workforce for a few months. And I had lived in LA years ago, but it was before I transitioned. So I was like, you know what? I never got to do LA as a lady, and I have the ability to go wherever I want and just chill for a few months. So I did, and they gave me like 4 months of pay, and I turned that 4 months into 3. So I needed to get working pretty quickly. So I had gotten fired when I left LA. I actually left because I got fired from another job, and I decided that it would be a fun experiment to apply for the same company that fired me when I was a dude. So I did that. They had a post for another job. I sent it. Didn't expect anything. Recruiter calls me and says, "We love your resume. Can't believe you worked here." And I said, "Well, I did. Check your records." And they called me in for an interview, and I interviewed with a guy that I knew back in the day, a guy that I worked with, and he still worked there, 8 years later, and he had no idea who I was. He was just talking to me like I was just a brand new person. And long story short, it gets complicated, but basically, he gets to the point where he's like, "I love you. I want you to work for us. But, like, I don't, like, I should remember you, but I don't. Like, can you give me an idea where you worked?" And I told him where I worked. It's a different department. And he's like, "Oh, wait a minute. I know. Did you know that guy, James? Did you know that guy, James? I think he worked in your department. And boy, he fucked us up. He sucked." And, of course, that's me. That's me he's talking about. That's my name. And for sure, I knew I wasn't going to get the job. But, weirdly enough, I got the job. It's the job I work at now. It's my actual position. This laptop right over here is from them, and they gave me an 85% raise. As a woman, as a lady, I'm worth like twice as much to them. So I guess I accidentally fixed feminism. So. Ladies, you're all quite welcome. I did that. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Thank you for having me on the Stoner Morning Show. I hope that the Brooklyn Bail Fund is making out like bandits. Thank you, Sean, for inviting me. This has been super fun, you guys. Thank you so much.
You're super funny.
Thank you.
Gina, have you been doing a lot of these virtual shows?
I've done quite a few of these. I produced one for a little while, and then we took a break, and then I think we're gonna resume production on that. I think on the 2nd. And then I've done quite a few of these for other people. I've done some other shows like this. It's it's good to keep the comedy muscle going.
Yeah.
It's not quite being on stage, but like, I really don't want to end up being like one of those guys that, ends up getting COVID-19 because they get so impatient about something so relatively trivial as stand-up comedy. This is fine for now. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I will stay healthy and isolated rather than drive to Arizona and die.
Yeah. Well, you're at Gina Bloom, and
yes.
Gina, Nate, Johnny, do you have any closing wishes for 2020? Any hopes and dreams for a miserable year?
Yeah.
Going better?
I mean, I hope it gets better. God. Let's hope for the best in November. That's because, if it didn't already, our lives depend on it, and That's all I can hope for at this point.
Yeah.
Tina, I have one nagging question in my head.
Yeah, go for
Sandwich
it.
before or after?
Say that again.
Sandwich before or after?
It depends. In that case, I was so hungry that it had to be before. You know, as not to get too graphic, but you know, you don't want to eat. In my case, with my anatomy, you don't want to eat too close between the fucking because it can get a little uncomfortable. Generally after, yes, that is generally the preferred because you get hungry afterwards. But in the case of Rape Chicken guy, he I a little bit on me for waiting that long, being that hungry. I was a little hangry at that point. Obviously, it's like 99% on him for attempting to rape, which is not cool under any circumstance. But usually after.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Nate, Johnny, any closing remarks?
Yeah, where's Johnny?
Oh yeah. Or Randall?
Where's Randall Crandall?
Well, is this can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You still have me spotlit, by guy.
Pioneering a new thing like sit down comedy.
Sit down comedy.
That's
I think
everyone's having to get used to it.
I think people have. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. Not thinking much about it. I'm just going through the motions. Ralph, any closing remarks?
I really don't know. Are we done after this?
I don't know. We'll talk internally and figure it out.
My body says yes.
This is crossed in the 24 hours. I'm fried, but I'm also euphoric. This is maybe these last few acts have been maybe my favorite. You guys all consecutively have been probably my favorite acts. Gina, Nate Puppets, and then Steve Ling's gang. This has been a great hour. It's been a great kind of home stretch hour. We may go forward and do a little bit more, but this has been wonderful. I think this to have an basically all Asian improv team with one black dude, a black puppeteer, and an Asian trans stand-up comedian in our last hour. Been like this is for them to all be so funny. This has been my dream. This is
like the most diversified comedy thing ever, or like show in the last hour.
This is Asia.
Jason's checking the final tally. We didn't do horrible, but we didn't meet the goal, but we did something,
But I think we're also going to leave this up and let it go as long as we can too. As far as the fundraiser,
$1,400.
But
we did something.
$1,438.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks to all the artists that showed up in this 24 hours, because I mean, without them, we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Yeah.
Well, we would have been able to do a little bit.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Yeah.
God bless you guys.
All right.
Stay stoned.
Brooklyn Community Bail Fund.
Ralph, well, here. Randall, good seeing you. We're gonna
thank you for having us.
Sorry, you was so rude.
Sandal Crandall came and brought this.
Oh, hey.
That's my mom.
Hi.
We're gonna stay talked. Hopefully, you guys do too.
Yeah, we will.
Woo. Yeah.
All right. We'll talk.
Puppet show.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna end this, but let's just chat for like a minute or two.
Yeah.